Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope well. I'm going to be trying out the Near East Spanish rice today for Canteen Cup Cooking. And yeah, let's get cooking. I'm actually doing my hot chocolate real quick. As soon as it's done, we'll get rocking on it.
Alright, let's get this rolling. I have my olive oil, which I should have opened beforehand. Just a little bit of oil on the bottom. And I got my 80-20 ground beef. I actually wanted just a third of a pound, but she ended up giving me half. So she's actually trying to give me a full pound. I'm like, whoa, I only wanted a third. So she pulled a bunch out, and I said, I'll run with that. That's cool. So get the meat in here. And my lid. Get that on the fire. There we go. I can hear that ground beef going, so I just want to stir it. I should have broken it up a bit more when I had it out, but it's alright. Pull it back just a tiny bit. Sweet. Okay. You might remember my little spice kit. I'm just here for the food. Oh yeah. That was one of the items I bought. So I'm not gonna need Parmesan cheese or Texas Pete right away. I do want to add some seasonings. That was the whole point of buying it, or putting this together. Yeah, just a wee bit of salt. Gonna throw in some garlic. I'll link the description with this kit, so if you missed that video, I need to go get my spoon and stir this. Got some sloppy mama. Leaving my spoon behind. That was a total rookie move. Well, I guess the fire gets some too. Reminded me of the movie. I don't know why it reminded me of it. There's this movie, Stand By Me, when they were cooking burgers around a fire, and the one kid dropped his hamburger, fell off the stick into the fire. So he had to fish it out. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but man, that movie came out a long time ago. Alright, so it is mostly cooked, but there's like a few little red spots in there. But that doesn't bother me because it's still going to cook for 20 minutes per the directions. So I'm going to go ahead and add the season mix. Mix that in there. And it calls for 2 cups of water. Unfortunately, I forgot my measuring cup. It must have fallen out or something. I could have sworn I had it with my stuff, but it might have just fallen out of my, cause I had everything out. So I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. So I'll put a little water in. Then I'll go ahead and add the rice. but they don't stir again. I'll add a little bit more water. I'll call that good, I guess. If I have to, I can always add a little bit more. Add a little bit more water if I have to. Come on. So it says, now it said 2 tablespoons of oil, but I didn't drain off the grease that was in there. So I'm going to call that 2 tablespoons of olive oil or butter to a boil. Stir in the rice, contents, and packet, or stir in the rice and contents of sauce, a seasoning packet. Return to a boil. Cover, reduce heat to low, simmer 20-25 minutes until water is absorbed. Peel off lightly with fork, and it should make 3 cups of stuff. So once it boils, it doesn't say to stir occasionally, but I want to stir it occasionally because everything on this side is going to be way hotter than this side, so I want to make sure I stir it so it cooks evenly. And I just gotta wait for it to boil. Now, someone in the comments is probably going to ask, Mark, where are the onions? I gotcha. Now, for those who are complaining, these are made with corn, not with onion. There is a little onion, vile weed powder on these, but not enough to make it matter. Gotta love loopholes. Yeah, let's check on our Spanish rice. Oh. Now when you stir, highly recommend grab from the hot side and try to bring it around to the front, which is really hard to do because it's so full. It might almost be done. I mean, it's looking like really close to being done. The rice is swelled up nicely. Let's get a bite. There's a lot of food in there too. You know what? You probably only got about a couple minutes. It's really close. So it's been a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and probably okay to call it because the moisture might be getting cooked out of it too. I think she's done. Get this cooking grate out of here. I no longer need it. Let it start cooling down. I can let my fire burn out while I enjoy my lunch. Burn that box up. Sweet. Let's go eat. Alrighty. Need to Nalgene out of the way. It smells really good. And that's what she looks like. Well, hard to get a little close up, but wow, that's hot. I'll tell you what it's not though. It's not spicy, so we got some Texas Pete hot sauce. Just a little drizzle. Oh yeah, I got black pepper too. Yeah, I hear you, birds. You got my attention. Sweet. Oh yeah. The ground beef with the seasonings, a little bit of Texas Pete hot sauce, the hotter, a little black pepper. It's money. It's really good. Made a whole canteen though. Probably won't be able to eat it all. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this while I'm not gonna make you guys watch me eating. So I just found this in the rice aisle at Haggen, of all places. Oh, they got my Funyuns too. I might take these home and munch on them. Well, I'll tell you what. I get about 3/4 of this eaten. Well, maybe 2/3. So I'm getting full. A lot of food, man. It may not have been so bad without the ground beef, but whew. I'm really starting to feel it. I kind of wish I'd brought some Tupperware with me. I might take it home with me. Just try to put it on the seat and try to balance it. But just put my spice kit away. Spice kit worked out really well. I was very happy with it. Use a little bit of the Parmesan, a little Texas Pete. No meal is complete. I got the other one too. I think I'm gonna put my, I actually checked it. My coffee and my 2 cream and sugar fit inside here perfectly. So I might use the other one for my coffee kit. Maybe I'll look online and see if I can find a coffee pouch so I can identify it. You know, just something would be a little fun. I got my, either got my pouch here, or I've got the Dolaburn disposable tea bags I can put coffee in and do it that way. But I was thinking it'd be nice if they offered is it might be something I look into later, but actually taking it and cutting this in half. I've got a scale at home, and I can weigh out ounces, and I can also weigh out. I think it actually goes down to grams too, so I could weigh the seasoning and split it in half. Weigh the rice, split it in half, and I actually have a vacuum packer, which I don't really use that often, but just vacuum pack it up. Because it all just gets dumped in the canteen when the water boils anyway, so it won't matter. So it might be something I explore down the road. I think it'd be kind of interesting. You know, this would have been good with chicken, beef. I know Harshman Hill. I was thinking about Harshman Hills because he had dehydrated ground beef and it looked really good. So I thought, well, that would be money because you put it in hot. You have rehydrate it in hot water anyway. So it all would have worked out. Unfortunately, I don't have a dehydrator, but you know, I know they sell ground beef that's dehydrated, and I think Mountain House has some. Maybe it might be something to look into online. You know, rather than doing the freeze-dried meal, because this meal, the box set, I think it was only $2.29. So if I split that in half, that's what, $1.60. So that's still a cheap meal. I mean, even if you got a little bit of ground beef, I mean, that was only like $3 worth of ground beef. It's like just under $3. So anyway, I'm at 3 minutes. I kind of rambled there, just sharing some ideas. I do thank you for watching. I will put at the end, I will put the The fire that I made will be a separate video, and then I'll put the last Canteen Cup Cooking. I'm gonna take the rest of this home with me. Should be fine till I get home. I'm gonna nuke it anyway. Sometime. There's not really enough to take to work, but maybe I can add something to it. But I do appreciate watching again, and we'll catch you in the next one.